Hi, how you doing? This time I'm going to be talking to you about boundaries. Yay. So what are boundaries? Personal boundaries are the limits and rules we set for ourselves within our relationships. A person with healthy boundaries can say no to others when they want to, but they are also comfortable opening themselves up to intimacy and close relationships. So, boundaries protect our peace, okay? They protect our energy. So think of yourself, and I've used this analogy a lot lately with my friends. I'm like, I'm in the red zone. I'm tired. Like a battery, okay? Your energy goes where your focus goes and where your time and your effort goes. So we can't be all the things to all the people all the time, or our battery is going to quickly go from being green right into red. And so knowing your limits, right? And your values and all of these things are really important. So I'm just going to quickly go line by line with some ways that you can empower yourself to set boundaries. So before becoming involved in a situation, know what's acceptable to you and what isn't. It's best to be as specific as possible, or you might be pulled into the trap of giving just a little bit more over and over and over until you've given too much. Oh, geez, right? How many people can identify with that? Personally for me, it's like I have to have hours of operation for my business, right? I'm open from, let's say, I think it is actually 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Hours are a little different on Friday, and I'm not open on the weekends generally, unless, case by case. But if I'm always like, yeah, I'll come in early, or yeah, I'll stay late, or yes, I'll come in on the weekend, even though I'm not open on the weekends, guess what's going to happen to me? My energy is going to get drained, right? And then I'm not going to be able to show up for myself or for other people outside of my practice, right? Outside of my clients. And it's that great analogy, right? Of the airline, that when they're given the spiel about safety, and they're like, okay, if the oxygen mask drop from the ceiling, secure your own mask before you go to help the person next to you, right? You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So boundaries help us maintain our cup, make sure that it's full, it's got enough for what we need for ourselves and others at all times. So, oh, hi, Sage. Hi, Stretches. Hi, come on in. All right, Sage is here. She's gonna snuggle and wants to maybe contribute to the conversation. Hi, Sage Poo. Know your value. Everyone's personal limits are different, and they're often determined by their personal values. For example, if you value family above all else, this might lead to stricter limits on how late you stay at work. What did I just say? Which will keep you away from your family. Know what's important to you and how to protect it. Listen to your emotions. If you notice feelings of discomfort or resentment, don't bury them. Try to understand what your feelings are telling you. Resentment, for example, can often be traced to feelings of being taken advantage of. Self-respect. If you always give in to others, ask if you are showing as much respect to yourself as you show to these other people. Boundaries if they're too open, it might be due to misguided attempts to be liked, or elevating other people's needs above your own, aka people pleasing. Have respect for others. Be sure your actions are not self-serving or at the expense of other people. And interactions should not be about winning or taking up as much as possible. Instead, consider what's fair to everyone given the setting and relationship. Be assertive. This is tough for a lot of people, and assertiveness is something that I work with some of my clients on in terms of strengthening communication skills. But when you know it's time to set a boundary, don't be shy. Say no respectfully, but without ambiguity. If you make a compromise while respecting your own boundaries, you can try that. But there's ways to soften the no while showing respect to everyone involved. Yeah. And then consider the long view. That's our last one. Some days you will give more than you take. Other days you will take more than you give, but be willing to take a longer view of relationships when appropriate. If you're always the one giving, right? If you're always the one reaching out, if you're always the one staying late, if you feel like there's no reciprocity or give and take in a certain dynamic or situation, it might be time to set some boundaries. And yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it. And yeah, and Sage agrees, right? Huh, Sage? Hi, yeah. Say hello. Yeah. All right, I hope you all are having as good a day as Sage is over here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.